الله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم هذا يوم لا ينطقون ولا يومئذ هم فيعتذرون ويل يومئذ للمكذبين هذا يوم الفصل جمعناكم والأولين فإن كان لكم كيد فكيدون ويل يومئذ للمكذبين صدق الله العلي العظيم. Lecture number 39 with the proper function of the ear. We already studied the structure of ear. Now I will tell you what is the proper function of the ear, but before that I would like to tell you the function of semicircular canals. I was telling you that semicircular canals, what they are, they help in balancing. You know, they are not concerned with the function of listening, because they are the part of the ear, but they are not properly doing the functions of the ear. What they are doing, they are balancing the body. I will tell you. Look at one muscle contract, one muscle relax. This is also balance of the body. And also when you are changing the position of your body, like you are rotating like this one, you are rotating like that. After you do this experiment, you are rotating. After some time you fumble and then you become straight. Who make you perfect and you come back to in the balance situation once again? These three semicircular canals. So this detection of the posture of the body, this detection of the balancing of the body is done by semicircular canal. So it means that. And how this message goes, your question is that, sir, why these semicircular canals? These are three semicircular canals. They are attached with the ear. Why they are attached with the ear? Because they just send the message by, you know, cochlea. I told you, cochlea, which consists of liquid endolymph, perilymph with the calcareous particle. These are semicircular canals. These are the cochlea. From where? From the cochlea, auditory nerves goes, which goes to ear. It goes to ear, and technically it goes to temporal lobe for hearing. But one extra message, just like you are sending one envelope to one office and you say, please bring this envelope also, because I want to send two envelopes. Technically the primary envelope of hearing here, in this case the message goes by auditory nerve, by hearing, due to which you are going to listen. But additional function, these semicircular canals also send. That additional function is that to balance the body. It means auditory nerve carries some additional message, because that is the only transporting material. That's why semicircular canals are attached in the ear, because semicircular canals will send its message of the balancing through auditory nerve to the cerebellum. I am talking about a cerebellum. You know the cerebellum, the parts of the brain, cerebellum, three parts of hindbrain. You know, cerebellum, pons and medulla oblongata. You already know these are the three parts of the hindbrain. This is not a true brain. The true brain is a forebrain, which is the cerebral hemisphere, divided into two types: the right cerebral hemisphere, the left cerebral hemisphere, and they are interconnected with each other by special fibers. Those fibers name I will tell you in higher classes. If you want me to tell now, I can tell you. Corpus callosum, C-O-R-P-U-S-C-U-double-L-A-S-U-M, corpus callosum. We'll go back to the point which I am going to discuss. Semicircular canals, they are not concerned with the hearing, but still they are helping in the hearing. Now, how the ear works, that is a billion-dollar question. Structure of ear you studied, and now it works. How it works? Now you see the ear, and I will tell you. First of all, the sound wave will go from here. Now you must be attentive, because I am entering the sound air through the pore of the external ear, which is situated just closer to the pinna. It enters. This is the auditory canal, auditory, auditory canal. Auditory canal, it will receive. It goes to another part. Now this is the next part which I am going to tell you. It goes to next part. What is the next part? That is the significant part. That is the part I am discussing since many lectures. The eardrum. eardrum. Eardrum present in the middle ear. This is not the part of external ear, this is the part of the middle ear. It goes, this is the middle ear. It consists of a membrane, that is a tympanic membrane, TYMPANUM, tympanic membrane, which will vibrate, and this vibration will be according to the wavelength of the voice of the individual, and this tympanic membrane will give the message to the bones, three bones. So one bone comes the malleus, then malleus will vibrate, then incus will vibrate, then stapes will vibrate. So malleus will vibrate, this vibration will be according to the tympanum, and tympanum vibration will be according to wavelength of the individual you want to listen, and then the incus vibrate according to that, then the stapes vibrate. So these three bones will vibrate according to the situation. Then the message goes to, this is important structure. If you are going to see this one, I just want to highlight this one because that will be a very good area to understand. Then it goes to oval window. Oval window, if you see, that is red color, it means that is the part of the middle ear, and the oval window will not disrupt the message, will not change the vibration, because vibration identification is the main phenomena in the ear. If the vibration identification will change, you will not be able to listen the voice of the individual, and the voice you will be able to listen due to this oval window. And oval window, you will not be able to listen by oval window. Oval window will carry this message to the cochlea, COCHLEA, which consists of a sensitive liquid in the sense because it consists of sensitive particles, and name of sensitive particles are calcareous particles. Calcareous particles are present in the liquid. How in the liquid? I give you example. If you see, this is a, I should use any other color, I think so, because black color will not be visible here in this case. So dear students, just hold on, I am going to finish this. I will make once again. Yes, this is a, you can see the cochlea, the tubes, the twisted tubes. These twisted tubes I am making here. Between them there is a liquid. The liquid is the endolymph. Liquid is the perilymph. This liquid, which is endolymph, which is the perilymph, it can assess, it can identify the calcareous particles, and calcareous particles which are present in endolymph, perilymph, they will identify. How they will identify? They will identify the vibration exactly the tympanum membrane identified, exactly incus stimulated or vibrated, exactly the malleus vibrated according to that wavelength. Wavelength will never change. If you are going to change the wavelength at any level, it means you are not able to listen the voice of Sarifan. Sarifan voice will be like Sarasgar, Sarasgar voice will be Sar Mamtaz. So voices will be mixed. It means that that is a true system, that is a true machine which never spoiled throughout the life and remain normal by assessing the wavelength, and assessment never became wrong throughout the life of an individual. Of course, a deafness is there, that is diseases, but I am talking about the assessment. I am talking about the identification of, even the ear is deaf and you are not going to hear the full voice, but assessment will be the same. It never happened. You did listen that one person is talking about, yeah, when I listen the voice of the father, that voice look like my uncle. No, father voice will be father voice. He will be able to identify. That will never change throughout the life. Okay, you go back to the oval window. Oval window goes to cochlea, which is consist of calcareous particles, which are sensitive particles, and that is the final message by auditory nerve. I have to show you figure of auditory nerve because that is a very true idea about the auditory canal. Achha, this is the tube which I just wanted to discuss. I think I used this name in the past lecture, Eustachian tube. If you will say me to identify or to name those structures which are not the part of the ear, but still they are they are not the part of hearing, they are not the part of the functions of the ear, but they are the parts of the ear. Those are semicircular canals, meant for the balancing the body, mean that you are going to rotate yourself, your posture is changed, you are just eating the food and you are entering the food by your fingers into oral cavity. Your fingers are not going at the back side, are going into the mouth, and you can walk straight. You will not be a tilted man when you will walk. You look like a balanced individual, and you can do this experiment that your semicircular canals are properly working or not. You just rotate like a swing. After some time you will feel little fumbling, but after 2 to 3 uh, uh, minutes, I think that is more time. You may be in the normal mode in just 1 minute, and that is due to the semicircular canal. And therefore why these semicircular canals are attached with the ear, reason is that because they will send the message through auditory nerve. It will go to the cerebellum. It will go to the cerebellum. So this way is wrong. Way is this one. Sorry, way is this one. This is the auditory nerve. So auditory nerve carrying two message. One message of hearing, which is going towards the temporal lobe, but and the main another and additional message. Just like a one person took one envelope, and you are going to an office and you told, yeah, bring one envelope more. That is not important envelope, but still you are carrying with you. It means that is some additional envelope. That is not much important envelope, but that is additional, and that is an additional envelope. So these carrying of these envelopes will tell, additional carrying will tell us that one auditory canal can carry two functions at same time. One function is hearing, mean that your ear is listening mechanism, yani wavelength, which is identified by calcareous particle. And second one will be the semicircular canal. With semicircular canal, because semicircular canal will identify the balancing of the body and will send the message to cerebellum during the need, mean that if your body is rotated, it is not feeling well properly. So ear is not meant for hearing only. Ear is doing some multiple function. If you will see, that is identifying the wavelength. That is the major function, and wavelength of the sounds of the different individuals are being identified by tympanum membrane. And before that auditory canal, which is little moist also, which will also keep the sound favorable for the tympanum membrane. It goes to malleus, it goes to movable bone incus, it goes to stapes, then it goes to oval window, it goes to cochlea, it goes to the calcareous particles, it goes to then finally goes to auditory canal. But additional function of semicircular canal make it much precious, because that is going to balance the body. And one more thing, eustachian tube. Eustachian tube is a link between ear and nose. That topic I think that I can tell you later on in the higher classes, but you know that during coughing, sneezing, you feel bronchospasm. Bronchospasm means resha. Okay, don't worry, resha, which is there in your sinuses mean cavities in the and that is traveled from ear to nose. These are ways between eustachian tube. Also air, if you will see, your ears will, if you want to move the air from ear to nose, so ear can also carry the air, and that air from nose, which is inhaling from the nose, that can cross the ear and the nose, are linked with eustachian tube. Shortcut is that, because that is also link of air. And the reason of eustachian tube, because these two structures are very closer to each other, and there must be a ventilation system between them. And also sometimes cavities due to the bronchospasm condition. Your ears are closed when you have bronchospasm, and these are much details which I will tell you in a higher classes. So eustachian tube is not meant for learning, but still it is present a link between nose and ear. Thank you very much, dear students. 10th class lecture number 39 I delivered in this lecture. Thank you.